Crime Stoppers have rescinded and returned the $60,000+ raise to the donors. Now, the $60,000 raise was to bring Carlee Russell home, but also to bring the kidnappers to justice, to bring whoever kidnapped a toddler and Carlee Russell for any information that leads to their arrest, to bring them to justice. Well, Crime Stoppers have returned everybody's money, essentially admitting, yo, listen, there wasn't no crime that happened here. There ain't no kidnappers. There's no abductors, bro. We're not going to waste y'all time, bro. Take y'all money back. The Crime Stopper article dropped last night. Her parents chose to do a terrible interview this morning, essentially making things 1,000% worse for Carlee Russell.
And when I talked to you all on Saturday, you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
She did. She found her way back to us. However, we can't discuss the details of that.
But they say one thing is clear.
Do you believe she was fighting for her life?
Oh, she definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
Pay attention. Her parents say they can't discuss the details of the case because it's an active investigation. So they can't discuss what happened to Carlee and exactly where she was the 48 hours she was gone. But when they say it's an active investigation, you would think they've been cooperating with the police. They've told the police where she was in the past 48 hours, and they don't want to mess up the police possibly finding the abductors, so they got to be quiet. But that's not the case at all.
Police say that they have been able to account for all of her steps leading up to her disappearance, but those 48 hours when she was gone still remain a mystery.
That's odd. They don't want to give information because there's still an active investigation. But they are not cooperating with the police either and giving the police information about where Carlee was the past 48 hours and exactly what happened to Carlee Russell. You know why? Because they believe that she's a suspect. And they are moving and acting like she's a suspect. Only suspects wouldn't cooperate with the police. If you are a victim of a crime, especially something as heinous as an abduction, a kidnapping that involve a toddler, then you will be cooperative with the police. You will give them whatever information they want. You withholding information from the police, you withholding information that could potentially lead to the recovery of a toddler who's currently in danger, shows that you got something to hide. Now, there's different theories being floated out there as to why Carlee has been lying about being kidnapped, or why she lied, or where she was over the last 48 hours. Well, a seasoned detective and FBI agent gave his theory as to why he believed Carlee Russell lied.
So those are the obvious direct evidence that I would have a problem with. I see this case, unfortunately, more as she may have been involved with someone else, and maybe in order to have an alibi for where she was, I think we may see this case unravel in the days to come.
So, Stuart, how do investigators go about tracking her account, putting some of these pieces together?
Well, the first thing is the cell phone was left on the side of the road. And so, of course, it is my understanding that the phone will not offer any information with respect to after she apparently allegedly was abducted. However, the phone will be of importance to backtrack and see who she was talking to, who she was texting.
Seasoned detective and FBI came to the conclusion that based on the facts of the case, that her story is a lie. And for the most part, she was probably creeping with somebody else, probably cheating on her boyfriend, and that's why she made up this story. Now, this soap opera may be entertaining to some, but I take it real personal when I see how much pain Carlee Russell's lies have caused on a lot of people. One of those people being Miss Ashley, who actually lost a daughter to kidnappers in Hoover, Alabama. The Carlee Russell incident has forced this woman to relive the trauma of losing her daughter because she was dedicated to bringing Carlee Russell home, because she didn't want another mother to feel the same pain that she felt.
I guess what I'm trying to say is I personally am so thankful that Carlee is alive. Okay? That's all that matters right now. Because this could easily not be the case. So, yes, this brings emotion because do you know how happy it makes me that Carlee's alive? Do you know how many missing people there are out there that are dead? And people that have been killed and murdered that didn't get to come home? Mine being one of them. So just the sheer fact that Carlee is alive and that she is okay right now, to this second, is the most important thing to me. And I hope it is to most of you. You know, no speculation from me, no judgment from me on anything. Today, I'm just 100% thankful that Carlee is alive. Now, I am going to talk a little bit about safety on here. People want to know, people want to know, people want to know. Yes, they want to know, and it will come out. Things will come out. But people want to know because we need to know if there's somebody on the loose. We need to know if there's a predator out there. Y'all, there's a predator out there.
She still believes that Carlee is telling the truth. And that's the saddest part of this all. Seeing how much pain that Carlee's lies is causing to Miss Ashley and others who are forced to relive the trauma of actually losing people to kidnapping. Carlee Russell deserves any and everything that's coming to her. I hope we all see the day real soon that Carlee Russell is led to a jail cell.